Next to the control or decision structure is the repetition control structure, which is commonly known as the looping statements. When we say repetition control structure in Java, it allows us to execute specific blocks of code a number of times. We can use them, or we can call them looping, repetition, or iteration control structure. So there are three types of repetition control structures, which are the while, do while, and for loops. Let's try to discuss the while loop. It is a statement or block of statements that is repeated as long as some condition is satisfied. So it has this kind of syntax. We have while and then Boolean expression, open curly braces statement, and the statement to be executed and then close. Let us have an example. So let's try to initialize the value of I is equal to 4. I is greater than 0. So these are the what we call the evaluation of condition, and then preprint of ci, and then I minus minus. So let us try to uh, evaluate. So initially the value of I is 4. Is I greater than 0? Of course. Since 4 is greater than 0, ipiprint niya si I. So when they are going to print I, ilalagay niya dito 4. Sorry. Let's choose another color. Let's choose pen and then color red. Now, since we already print I, so we have I minus minus, so we have 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. The value of I now is 3. Is 3 greater than 0? Of course, that is true. So while it is true, we are going to print I. And then go here. So we have 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. The value of I now is 2. Let us again evaluate. Is 2 greater than 0? Of course. Now, dahil siya ay true, we are going to print 2. And then, sabi dito, I minus minus. So we have 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. The value of I now is 1. So let us again evaluate. Is 1 greater than 0? Of course, true. Now, we have going to print 1. And then, 1 plus 1, 1 minus 1 is 0. Now, let us try to evaluate. Is 0 greater than 0? Of course, false. And that will be the time that your program will be terminated. So the answer is 4, 3, 2, 1 in this case. The do-while loop, on the other hand, is similar to while loop. It has an inside do-while loop that are executed several times as long as the condition is satisfied. The only difference is that the statements inside the do-while loop are executed once. Let us have this syntax. So we have do statement and then while. Always remember in the do-while loop, right after the condition, it is terminated. So let us have this example. Initially, the value of x is 0. So sabi niya, do, gawin mo habang siya ay true. So again, magpiprint muna siya sa 0 kasi initially the value of x is 0. And then sabi niya x plus plus. So we have 0 plus 1 is equal to 1. Babalik siya dito. Ito-test, ilalagay niya dahil nag-1 na siya. Lagay niya doon. Print ln, sorry, dapat dito siya. And then, sabi dito, x plus plus. So we have 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Again, ipiprint niya ang value ni 2. And then, sabi dito, 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. Babalik siya dito, ipiprint niya the value of x, which is 3. Sabi dito, 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. Ipiprint niya ulit dito, sabi niya is 4 less than 10, of course, true. So, ipiprint niya si 4. And so on hanggang siya ay mag-print ng 9. Kapag ito'y nag-10 na, is 10 less than 10? Of course not, kasi hindi naman natin sinabi na equal siya. So, that will be the time na mag-determinate na yung program ninyo. Next, always remember, these are the common programming mistakes when using the do-while loop, forgetting to write the semicolon after the while expression. Always remember, pag while, do-while, meron siyang terminate or semicolon. The while loop, just like the while loop, make sure that your do-while loop will terminate at some point. And kapag hindi siya nag-terminate, ibig sabihin magkakaroon tayo ng tinatawag natin na infinite loop. Right, for loop, just like the previous loop, it allows us the execution of some code a number of times. It has this kind of syntax. So we have initialization, the loop condition, and step expression, and then of course the statement to be executed. To be able to have the discussion, so we have the initialization expression that initializes the loop variable. The loop condition, on the other hand, compares the loop variable to some limit value. And the step expression, it can update the loop variable such as the addition or subtraction. So it has this kind of example. So we have I is equal to 0, I is less than 10. It works just the same as your do-while loop. Ang kaibahan nga lang, ang kanyang dito na siya nag-initialize ng value, and then ito yung condition ini-evaluate, and then step implementation. Now, let us have an example of doing that program. New file tayo, and then let's use public class for 1. So let's try to print ascending numbers in order. So we have public static void main string args, and then open for. So to have this has a color, so let us save them, all files, and then for one.java. Now, after this, of course, we are going to print system.out.print so we have the /t para mag-tab. So, ilalagay niya for loop example. So, let's copy. Ito naman ay numbers in ascending order. Numbers in ascending order. So let's try to put /n to create new line and /n to create another new line. And then let's have this for int a is equal to 1, terminate a is less than or equal to 20, a plus plus. Tapos, we are going to print the value of a system.out.print plus a plus a, and then terminate. So let's see if it is working. File save, and then go to your Java for one.java. There are 2 errors. Oh, sorry. Kulang tayo ng isa. And then close. File save. Tawag ulit. There are no errors. Forgot to determine the. So, yan. Nakalagay dito. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 20. Kaya lang siya ay dapat ay naka-ln. Here. Now, what if we want to print in descending order? Of course, kopyahin nyo lang ito. Copy. And then paste. Tapos naman palitan ito na descending order. And then we have 4 B int B is equal to 20. B is greater than or equal to 1. B minus minus. Why minus minus? Because it is in the form of ascending. So, i-print natin ang value ni P. Si P yung value niya. Okay, see. Let's compile it again. Call for Java. Ayan. So, ito yun. So, kung ito gusto natin nakaganon, so, kailangan siya ay naka-print ln. Save ulit natin. Compile. And then, call. So, we have ito si ascending order. Lagyan natin ng ln. And then, this one is ln. Control S. Compile. And then, call. So, we have it a number in ascending order and number in descending order. Okay? Do you have any question? Alright. If there's none, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy.